everyone, it's Tammy, and today I'm going to continue the card series of Pretty Kitty. Get these stickers out of the way. This is a really cute new card set from our annual catalog, and I love the kitties. And we are going to use the new in colors for this year, and also the basic black archival ink. I also have a piece of crumb cake that is cut to an A2 card size, and a piece of Dapper Denim that's 3 by 3, a piece of Whisper White that's 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then another piece of Whisper White that's just a scrap small piece for the sentiment. I have some dimensionals I will use and some rhinestones that I will use, and I'm going to be using my aqua painter to color the Pretty Kitty today. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I think I also need Tip Top Taupe from the last year's in colors, but it's still available and still an in color this year because they last for 2 years. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm going to do is color or stamp the Pretty Kitty onto my card, and I'm going to use my Misty to do that. I'm just going to put this in the corner. And lots of people ask me where I got my Misty, and I got it from mysweetpetunia.com. So I just stamped this with archival ink. Beautiful. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp the sentiment too, just because I have it out and I really haven't decided which sentiment I want to use. So let's look. Just peeking in to say hello will be perfect with this one. So I'm going to put this where I think I want it. Then I'll put my little holders down, my magnets. My to-do list is getting in the way. And I'm just going to stamp this down. Perfect. Now, this is going to be a fairly easy card. We're going to do something like this, and I'm thinking I might want a Dapper Denim bow, so I'm going to get out my Dapper Denim ruched ribbon really quickly. If I can find it. I have my ribbon box over here. Here it is. Ooh-wee. So yes, I have a ton of ribbon. Sweet pea. Oh, here's Dapper Denim. So I'll get that out too. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and color my Pretty Kitty. And to do this with the watercolors, you guys have maybe seen me do this before, but you just kind of push the top to the bottom of the stamp pad and then open it up, and there's ink that comes to the surface, to the top of the stamp pad, and that's what you can use to watercolor. It makes it very simple and very easy and fun. And I really don't even know which colors I need to use yet. I just knew I had some pretty flowers to color, and I wanted to have a good choice. And I'm even going to use the archival ink, or the archival black, for the kitty himself. So I'm just putting these all around me so they're easy to get to. And I'll tell you what color I'm using as I'm using it, or I'll try to remember to do that so that if you guys can't see the color, you'll actually know what I'm doing. So this is the pot. I'm going to do that with Tip Top Taupe. And because the lines are over here, like the reflection lines on the stamp itself, I'm going to make that the darkest part of the pot. And these aqua painters are really nice and easy to use. They come in a package of 2, and they really don't take very much ink. You just put regular water in. I've heard people say they use distilled water. I have always just used tap water, and I have never had a problem. So I don't know if you want to, if you're afraid to try that, I guess distilled water would be a fine alternative, but I have had no problem at all with just regular tap water straight from my sink. I just open up the aqua painter here, and I give it a, actually these I don't even need a little push. I just fill it up with water, and then what you do after you screw it on is you give it a little push to get the water running. And you can see how my finger is actually kind of turning brown right now because it had the brown ink on it. But once it runs clear, then you're ready to start a different color. So it works out very nicely. And it spreads the ink around nicely. I'm even going to take a little bit of this Peekaboo Peach and put it in here too, just to kind of give it a little bit of a terracotta look maybe. There we go. That looks kind of cute. And then what I'm going to do is make sure that this runs clear. And usually I have a scrap piece of paper out, but I'm just going to use this one to make sure it runs clear. And then when it does, then you're fine to move on to the next color. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do the archival ink. And you can kind of see on this how I've used the black before, and it's stained it a little bit. But again, it doesn't put black on my projects anymore. And I can use this black safely without having to worry that it's going to interfere with my other colors after I'm done. So it's absolutely fine that I use the black now. I'm going to give him a little bit of a white face. But then I'm going to do his nose black like my fuzz. Speaking of, nope, it's Jambo that came up here. I thought it was Fuzz. Hi, Jams. Jambo has a black nose too. Yes, you do. Pretty boy. So I just make it run smooth, and then it's good to go. I'm going to use some other colors. Let's see, I think I'll do maybe a couple blue flowers in this Dapper Denim. Hi, Angel. He's leaning up against me like he wants me to pet him. Hi, baby cakes. Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Yes. Thank you. Oh, I love that you do that. You're a good boy. Had to level my cat for a second. Now I'm going to take the Flirty Flamingo and I'm going to do these in that color. Kind of a pretty, not kind of, it is a beautiful pink. And I'm even going to take this pink while I have it a little light and do the inside of his ears like that. And then I'm going to take the Sweet Sugar Plum and I'm going to do these flowers. I don't know what these are called. I don't know what any of them are called actually, but the aqua painter kind of gives you a watercolory look, and I like that a lot. And then finally I will take this Emerald Envy and I'm going to paint the colors, the leaves of the flowers. I'm going to paint the colors of the wind. Hi, Jamboni. Mama's boy. All right, very cute, very cute. Now I'm just running this till it's clear. And then I like to kind of straighten out the tip so it's at a point before I put the lid on. And I'm going to close up all my inks before I stick myself with them. I mean, like, get ink everywhere. I'm going to close them all up except for the Dapper Denim because I'm still going to use that. Sorry, I don't know what that's about. Crazy dog. Okay, so then I'm taking my picture that I just colored and I'm just going to smear it over the edges just to kind of give it a little bit of edge, I guess. I don't know what to call that, but I often do this and I like it. And I'm going to do that to the sentiment as well. And then I'm going to take my ATG gun, and man, have my cats been around. Whoo-wee, look at that. Craziness. I'm going to attach this to the 3x3. Like that. Then I'm going to attach this to the front of my card, kind of a little bit off center, but centered up and down just a little bit this way to the right for the picture. And then I'll put this like right here, and I'm going to use dimensionals for this. So I'll put two guys on here, one there, one there. And I'm going to put this right here. And I want to use a couple of rhinestones, but I think first I'm going to tie my ribbon, and I'm going to do it with the ribbon still attached. At least that's what I'm going to try. And this ruched ribbon really is pretty easy to tie. I think the ruching makes it a lot easier. I say that and then I'm going to not give it enough room or something. Get in there. There we go. Okay, so I just want to tie it however I feel like it looks good. And then I'm going to cut these at an angle, and one of them was already cut at an angle nicely. So I got that going for me, which is nice. And then I'm going to put this about right here, but I'm kind of thinking I might like, yeah, I think I'm going to. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a thing of ATG, run it straight down like that, put this on top of it, straight down like that, and then give it a haircut on both sides. And then I'll take a glue dot and glue this down about right there. And let's take a couple or three of these guys. It's stuck to me. Oh, and that one didn't stick. I think it wants to stick. I can't tell. Are you gonna stick? Oh yeah, okay. So I think that's it. What do you guys think? I think it turned out really cute. Just peeking in to say hello. Oh, you know what we could do too? Let's add a little Wink of Stella to the flowers. Give it a little sparkly sparkle. I love this stuff. You guys probably can't see it very well, but it gives it a nice little shimmery sparkle. Very pretty. All right, well that's it. Thank you so much for watching. And that's card number 2 in our series. I like to do 3 cards each week using a different Stampin' Up! Stamp set so that you can kind of see some different ideas on how to use the stamp set. And if you're interested in any of these products, my store is open 24/7 and the link is down below. Thank you so much. Hope you like this video and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.